My quote for today is, do not let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. And practically every occasion that I get, I share that quote. That quote's become a mantra in my life. There are a lot of things that we can and what we cannot do. Um, but that quote, came from John Wooden, who was one of the greatest basketball coaches of all time. And it really captures so much of our worry about what we have and what we don't have in this world today.
And I love this quote. You know, this is one of my favorite quotes in the world. John Wooden was one of the greatest basketball coaches of all time. And he had this one, I've got this quote in a little thing right behind my door in my office at the College of St. Rose. I look at it every day. Do not let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. It's one of my favorite quotes in the world. Look, I am 4'9" tall. You know what that means? I'm never going to dunk a basketball over LeBron James. You know, I'm never going to hit a baseball out of Yankee Stadium. I'm never going to become a defensive lineman for the New York Giants. Maybe the Jets, not the Giants. But I'm just kidding. I love the Jets. Buffalo is what I... But anyway, but do not let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. If I stay focused on all the things that I can't do because I'm 4'9" tall, you know, there's 1,000 things that I can't do, but I'll never get around to the 9,000 things that I can do. You know, I had a son who was legally blind and he had epilepsy. And in an IEP meeting, when he was in middle school, the teacher said to him, "You're never going to graduate from high school." He not only got his Regents diploma, he got his bachelor's degree and his master's degree, because what in his mind, it was like, no, you're not going to tell me what I'm capable of, what I'm not capable of doing. Do not let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. You know, it's about taking the stuff that we can do. And eventually he went on to have training workshops with Apple, because he worked for Apple as a specialist for people with disabilities, visual and hearing disabilities. Do not let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. There's lots of stuff we can't do, of course, but there's 9,000 things that I can do with myself. And my height has never stopped me from doing anything I want to do with my life, whether it was to be a teacher. I was a college wrestling coach for over 10 years. You know, I've been a professor, I've written books, but my height has never stopped me. The stuff that I can't do has never stopped me.
When I hear people say to me, Doc Bird, I'm bored, and I think, my goodness gracious, even though I can't go out and do a lot of things in my life right now, I'm never going to have enough life to do all of the things that I want to do. I've got so many things that I want to do, so many books that I'm never going to get around to reading, and so many things that I'm not going to be able to indulge myself in. And, for that reason, this quote, is, do not let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do, is a wonderful thing to think about.